All right, guys, good morning. I am Stephanie. This is Butts and Guts. So without further ado, let's get started. So we are going to start with some side stretches, reaching up and across, up and across. Everybody doing good today? Happy Friday. Yes, Friday. So butts and guts is going to be a lot of tushy work, a lot of core work, or at any time it's not going to work for you, take a breather, take a rest, or just do something completely different that does work for you. And then we're going to stop it here. We're going to go into a low squat, but take your time. So really slow, go low, and then come back up. Nice. Let's go again. Nice and slow. Knees are pushing slightly open, and come on up. Again, nice slow squat, and rise up. One more time. Nice. Let's do some high knees. So bringing the right knee up and then the left knee up. Bringing them up high. The higher, the better. We have 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. We're going to go wide with the feet. Turn the toes open to a second position plie. We're going to drop it down here. Belly in. Arms are going to come open like a ballerina. You touch your neighbor, just go. Take the palms up. Pulse it here. Pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Arms come up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Arms come forward. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Arms out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Straighten the legs and just squeeze your tushy. Tighten up the legs, tighten up the tush. And relax. Bring the feet back together. Just rolling out the feet a little bit, maybe coming up onto each ball of the foot. Heel comes up. All right, so we're going to get that step going. So this is what you're going to do. I'm going to move my step into scene here. All right. So the first thing you're going to do is you're just going to step up onto it and then lower back down. You can have the step that way. You can have the step this way, whatever feels like it fits in your space the best. Okay, so here we go. Just up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switch to the other side. And here we go. Press 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent job. Going back to the starting side, you're going to step up onto the block. Anywhere in the middle of it here will be fine. And all we're looking to do is lift the hip and then lower the hip, trying not to put the foot down. Up and down. You can do this without a block as well. You can just lift your hip up and down, but when you go down, you're going to be kind of stuck because of the floor. So up and down. Really working through the hip. 2, 3. You should really feel this in the hip joint. 4. Legs stay straight. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So those at home maybe who cannot see, my leg is staying very, very straight. So I'm going to turn to this side so you can see. So I'm standing up and I'm lifting my hip up and down, but the standing leg is straight. Okay. Where are we on? 4. Somebody said 3, somebody said 5. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's try it again. This is really working your hip and your glute, meads, mids, max, the whole shoot match. Plus you're working your balance here. We go up and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. Other side. Here we go. Up, hiking hip. 2, 3, 4, 5. I know it, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. You can keep your step exactly how it is. You're going to put one foot in the middle. You're going to step wide into a squat. You're going to bend both knees, and then you're going to transfer the weight to your block and stand up. Try not to fall down, and then come right back down to the other side. So if you didn't have a step, you would just squat and leg raise, squat and leg raise. This is going to add an extra little something, something for you. Here we go. So we squat it and stand up, lift. 1, control. 2, really try to get that leg straight. 3, find that balance. 4, 5, 6, 7, leg high. 8, 9, and 10. Switch to the other side or turn whichever way so you don't kick your neighbor. And here we go. Squat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. So you're going to turn your step so that you can step. We're going to stepping over it. So I'm going to step like this, behind and forward to behind. So make sure you got plenty of room in front of you. You don't step on any weights or anything. Pick your starting leg, and we're going to go 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I know it, 7, 8, 9. Aren't you guys glad you came today? All right, switchy. Whoa. Take a quick breathe. And let's go other side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Who knew this would be so hard? 8, so she got a high step. 9, and 10. All right. Leave your step right where it is. You're gonna grab your heavy weights. You're gonna do Romanian deadlifts. Okay, so in your deadlift, your legs are slightly flexed, meaning a little bend in the knees. Okay, when I fold forward, I'm folding forward with as flat of a back as I can. If you notice, my butt really kind of tracks backwards. My hands will basically slide down my legs to my knees and then slide back up, all while holding weights. When you get to the bottom, this point here, I want you to use your tushy. Squeeze the bum before you come up, okay? So we're not squeezing when we come up, we're actually squeezing here instead of using our lower backs to come up. Okay, let's see what we can do. Slow lower, squeeze tushy, and 1. Slow lower, squeeze tushy, and 2. Slow lower, squeeze tushy, 3. Slow lower, and 4. And 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Now we're going to go to one leg. So if the weight you have is too heavy, if that felt like you were straining too much, put 1 down. I will do that quick demo. 1 down, you'll just hold on to it like so. You're going to point 1 foot behind you. You're going to do the same action. Very little weight goes on this back foot. My butt goes back, flat back, bring the weight to the knee. I'm squeezing using the back of my leg to come up. 10 on each side. Here we go. Slow lower, tushy, 1. Slow lower, 2. Keeping the weights really close to the thigh. 4. Almost feel like you're dragging it right down it. Are we on 6, guys? 6. Thank you. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Switchy, switchy. And here we go. Nice, slow first one. And 1. Really use the leg and the hip. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Okay, so we're going to stay on the floor, not using our block. We're going to balance on one leg. However, if you have a really heavy weight or if you got multiple weights in one hand, we're going to go to a single weight. If you've got 2 light ones, you can go ahead and hang on to them and put them together up at the top. So we're going to basically take the weight from side to side. Okay. However, caveat, because this is not arms class, this is guts and butts. You're going to balance on one leg, lifting the other leg up high, knee bent. So now you are working more core and more of the hip of the standing leg. Moving slow at your pace. See how many you can do before you have to put your foot down. The higher the leg up, the more you're working that core. And actually, quite honestly, it'll make it easier to do the move. I was just saying hello. I wasn't losing my balance. No, I wasn't. All right, let's try the other side. All right, here we go. Other side, find the balance point first. Lift the leg high, and then starting, moving the weight over your head, whoa, from side to side. You'll notice when you bring it to the side, if you do it too quick or lose your train of thought, you might go over. Whew, nice job. All right, just put your weights down. We're gonna come back to our step. All right, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna step forward. I'm turning to the side, you guys step straight forward towards the camera. You're gonna bring the back heel up. We're in a split squat, go down low, and then you're gonna come up, lean forward, lift the leg behind you. You're trying to really work this front leg the entire time. So bending both knees a little bit or a lot of it, okay, little or a lot, and then back leg lifts and balance. If you don't have a step or you feel really uneasy, you just come off the step and do it on the floor, okay? It's just by lifting the front leg in front will allow you to get maybe deeper, lower than the floor, getting deeper into your tushy, okay? Let's go, 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You're also getting some cardio work there. You should start to feel like you're breathing somewhat heavy. Change your leg, other side. Back heel comes up, bend both knees, lean forward, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, magic number 10. All right, keep the step out, but you're gonna get your mat out. You're gonna end up putting the block on your mat. I'll do a quick layout here so you can see what's gonna happen. Kind of near the end of your mat, okay? If you don't have a block, no worries at all. You just do it without it. The block will just intensify a little bit. Also, while you're here, go ahead and grab your band for around your legs. All right, so you're gonna put the band around your legs. Depending on how loose and squishy it is, it's going to depend on where you put it. So for example, if I had a really tight band, I would probably have it higher up on my legs. Since this is really a soft band, I'm going to put it down further. It'll just make this a little more challenging. We are going to lie onto our backs and place the feet up onto the block. All right, so if you don't have a block and you maybe have 2 blocks at home, like yoga blocks, that also works underneath your feet. All right, we're gonna start with classic bridges with the feet elevated. So arms by your sides, you're gonna lift your hips up and squeeze the tushy at the top and lower down. There's a gentle pressing open of the legs, but I'm not really trying to go real wide yet. It's just a little bit of a pressure out, going open a little and lower down. Let's go, 10 of these. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. Bring both legs up into the air. Now we're going to press the legs open. Now remember, if you've got a really soft band, I mean, I could really push this and probably break it, but I'm just going to go enough where I feel like there's a good amount of tension. And we're going to hold this here, lifting head and shoulders. Now, if this is too easy, keep the legs wide and start to lower the legs just a little bit. Maybe it's 20% lower. Breathe. I forgot to tell you, breathe. Don't hold your breath because you can do it. And then slowly release back down. All right, feet back onto the block. This time we're gonna do the bridges with 1 foot. So you're gonna take one leg up into the air. I'm gonna move my band down around my legs a little bit better. I think it just holds up better if it's down there, not on the shin for this exercise. And you're gonna lift up the hips. And we're gonna go down and up 10 times with just the hip. The leg stays lifted as high up towards the ceiling as you can go. Let's go. Drop it, tap it, lift it. 1, drop, tap, 2, tap, 3, tap, 4, tap, 5, tap, 6, tap, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Change legs. Legs straight up best you can. And we go. Lift and tap. Lift 1. Really squeeze at the top. Don't be in a hurry to tap. Squeeze 3. 4. You can use your arms. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. All right, you're going to take your band and place it around your feet. Now I'm saying around the bottom of the foot and across the laces. So I'm just kind of hooking the shoes with my band. I'm going to lift my head and shoulders, and I'm going to push one leg away and pull the other knee in like I'm doing a bicycle. Holding this, smiling, and rest. Remember what leg you pushed out, because now you're going to switch it. Other leg, lifting head and shoulders, pressing the other leg. Really focus on flexing your feet. You're strengthening the shin bones here. And release. Nice job. You're going to take that band back around your legs. If you've got a really easy band, keep it at your ankles. If you've got a hard band, take it to just so on your thighs from your knees. All right. So flex your feet, legs straight into the air. You're going to lower one leg, keeping it straight. This is going to be much harder. Try to keep the one leg up into the air. You can lift your head and shoulders. And change, lowering the other leg. It's not going to quite get to an L. You got to fight it. And take rest. Oh, mama. All right, you're going to bring the band back just over your knees. We are going to go into bridge. We're going to do single leg. However, this time, instead of doing pulses with the hips up and down, we are going to move the leg up and down. I'll do a quick demo. So hips come up, leg comes up, hips stay up. You're going to lower the leg and lift the leg as high as you can. Okay, 10 of those. All right, one leg, lift it up. We lower and lift for 1. Lower, lift 2, lower, lift 3, lower, lift 4, lower, 5, lower, 6, lower, 7, lower, 8, lower, 9, lower, 10. Nice job. So if you kept your hips up that whole time, you were really working hard. That was excellent. All right. You're going to just move your block just off your mat so that you have the whole mat now to yourself. Oh, you want the other leg? What? You want the other leg? Why, certainly. Let's do the other leg. I'm sorry. I must have, I was so excited about the next move. All right, other leg, lift it up. We lower, lift it 1, lower, lift it 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Alrighty, now you can move your block a little bit off your mat so you have your whole mat for yourself. You are going to keep your band on. Don't go too far. Don't go too far with your band. We're not done. You're going to lie onto your side. Pick a side that you can see if you need to see. Otherwise, just look at your neighbor. Put everything on. Put all the clothes back right where it's supposed to be. Cover it all up. All right, so we're clamshelling first. So your knees can be pretty much anywhere you like, but I would actually like them a little further apart or further away from my body versus pulling up here. We can do it here, we can do it there, but I actually like them further away. I think it works the medius a little bit better. Just be sure that you're rolling forward and not opening and rolling backwards. So keeping your hand, the top hand in front of you, will help you do that, as well as maybe even hand to the hip, so you can figure out which way works for you, okay? Now, if this is really easy and you don't feel anything in your band, you can go ahead and lift the leg and the foot, okay? So make it yours. Here we go, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. Pull the knees in. You're going to move the strap down to your ankles. Now we're going to do internal rotation. And maybe if it's really loose, like mine is really loose, so I'm going to take it to my feet to make it more challenging. And you're going to pull the foot up. Knees are going to stay together. So knees together, foot is up. And you're going to do little pulses. So if you bring the foot all the way down, it's too far down. You want to feel resistance and then push harder. Push harder. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good booty work today. Let's slippy, slippy, other side. So you're going to pull your band back up to around your knees for the clamshell, or if you lifted the foot, that's great too. I love that. And then try to place your knees exactly in the same position as you did the other. And here we go. Open, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then we're going to take the band to the feet or ankles. All right, legs in the same starting position, but your knees stay together. And you're going to pull to create some tension. And then we're just going to create more tension. Here we go. Push. 1, 2, 3. It's very small movements. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent work. All right, take your band. You can put that off to the side. You're going to get your ball. Everybody have a ball? If you don't have a ball, that's okay. You can do all these exercises without it. If you're going to stay doing Zoom at home, you might want to invest in getting one. They cost about $6 on Amazon, okay? Unless you get a high, like fancy name brand, then it's gonna be like 15. But look for the cheapie, they all work the same. All right, we're gonna come to your starting side. You're gonna place the ball between your ankles and come to your side. You wanna come all the way down onto your side because we are gonna do banana lifts, meaning you're gonna lift both your feet and your head. You're squeezing side obliques, okay? What we're gonna do is we're gonna lift and hold for a count of 8, then do 8 pulses, lift for a count of 8, 8 pulses. I know it's your favorite. Here we go, lift, hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pulse it out. Here we go, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, holding again. Here we hold it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's fun. 7, 8, and pulse it. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can get your head involved. That's it. Now you're working the side of the neck. Yes. All right, let's switch to the other side. A hold and a pulse and a hold and a pulse. 2 sets. I'm being nice today. Sometimes we do that 3 sets. All right. Getting all the way down to your shoulder. Ball between your legs. And once again, you don't have to have the ball, but here we go. Lift it up and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just hang it out. 5, 6, 7, and we go. Pulse it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get the head involved. 5, 6, 7. Hold it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and pulse it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Oh, yes, good stuff. Come onto your back. Take your ball with you. Gonna place the ball between the knees. Feet are gonna be on the floor, knees bent. We're gonna squeeze the ball. Little Suzanne Summers squeezes. Inner thighs, squeeze and squeeze. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a breather on that. Stay there. All right, you're gonna pull the ball in toward your chest. Keep it between your knees. You're gonna lift your bum up off the floor for reverse crunches. Moving at your pace. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Take a breather. All right, next up, you're going to go into a bicycle leg, place the ball into the right leg and right elbow, and you're just going to lift and hold. I'm pushing the elbow and the leg together inward. We're going to hold this, lift head and shoulders, pressing elbow to ball, knee to ball, same leg, same arm. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switch, other side. So ball, elbow, knee. You can hover the other leg, making it harder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. Woo. You're gonna lift your hips up, place this ball underneath your bums. Both legs straight up into the air. Arms by your sides, palms down. Now you are going to use your arms and core a lot. You're going to take one leg out to the side very, very slowly, but the other leg you want to try to keep straight up towards the ceiling. I'm lowering my left leg out to the side, my left arm is going to be fired up, my left side is going to be fired up. My inner thigh will eventually kick in once I get it out to the side. And then you bring it up. The objective is to stay as steady as possible with the leg as straight up towards the ceiling as possible, not letting them go to a wide V on both sides, just one leg at a time. And then alternate to the other side. Go nice and slow and control and as low as you can go. Really feel what's working. The arms should be working, the side that you're opening, the core is working because you're trying to stay as steady as possible. Now the arms by your sides, by your hips is going to be more challenging than having the arms out to a T or a low V. So the wider your arms are, the easier it is to maintain balance. The closer the arms are to your hips, the mucho, mucho harder. That's my 2 cents of Spanish. I have uno, dos, and tres, and I have mucho. And gracias. And adios. That's all I got. And finishing up your side, and then go to a wide V, get an inner thigh stretch. Coming to the end of class here. All right, from here, bring the legs back together, figure four. You're gonna cross right ankle over the left thigh, and then bend the left knee, drawing the right leg into your chest. You feel good stretch in your glute, your tushy, your booty. And then changing sides. And then both legs straight up into the air. Flex your feet, feel a good stretch in the back of the legs. You're gonna lower the right leg towards the foot of the mat, creating an L shape. Now maybe your heel comes down to your floor. Maybe it hovers. No right, no wrong, just let it be where it goes. And then slowly bring the leg back up and switch it out. Go real slow, lower, flex feet. Getting a stretch. You may notice that the hamstring intensifies the lower the leg goes. And then bring it back up. Bend both knees into your chest. Place your feet down onto the floor, but see if you can land them at the same time. Both toes touch down. Gonna lift your hips up to remove your ball and lower down. You're gonna come onto your belly. All right, we are gonna do cobra roll-ups. So what this looks like is you're gonna place the wrist or the forearm on top of your ball, arm straight. And then you're gonna lift your head and shoulders, gently press down into the ball, creating a back bend of your thoracic spine. And then lower your head back down. So gentle pressure and lowering back down. And then we're gonna do child's pose. Keep your ball nearby because we're gonna use it for one more. You're gonna make your way to hands and knees. We're gonna do bird dog with the ball. So how this is gonna look is you're gonna extend one leg in the air. I'm doing my right leg. And then I've got the ball in my left, and I'm gonna bring the ball up. And release, switching the hand, switching the leg. So now I'm doing my left leg and right arm, but if you're doing the opposite, that's all right. Just remember, opposite leg, opposite arm comes up on this one. And release. Come down to your forearms. We're gonna do forearm downward facing dog. Curl your toes under and lift your hips up. And then pedaling out the feet, bending one knee at a time. What I want you to try to get into is into your hips. So really the leg that is straight, I want you to feel like there's a stretch in your hip or your tushy as you bend one knee, and then switching that. So if you need to shorten your stance a little bit, or if it's more better for you to be up on your hands, that's fine too. And then come down to your knees, child's pose. Make your way to hands and knees for cat and cow. I like to start in cow, where you drop the belly, taking the gaze forward. And then exhale, rounding the spine, pull the belly in, chin to chest. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And one more time, inhale and exhale. Plank pose. Let's wake up a little bit. Tighten the thighs, tighten the tushy. And then lift your hips up, nice and slow, to down dog. Plank pose. And downward facing dog. You're gonna walk your feet forward or your hands backwards or a combination of that, folding over your legs, and slowly make your way to stand. All right, my friends, that's it, butts and guts. We did a lot of butts, not as much guts, but next time we'll do more guts and less butts. All right, next up is dance fits, okay, in about 15 minutes, so join back in if you're at home. For everybody else, you will get rid of everything except for you need 2 sliders for dance fit. And other than that, thanks for coming.